What is going on YouTube? It is Primitive here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a locals match between Rookie Rush on the left and Red Purple Imperialdramon on the right. We're going to see Rookie Rush going first, going to have that Ukomon in the back, which is very important for Rookie Rush, and then they're going to start off with playing the Gatsumon, which stops your opponent from being able to play cards by effects, and when you're playing against Red Purple Imperialdramon, that is very big, because they really want to be popping out those Wormmons, those Vmons, Imperialdramon, or Dino Bee, whatever it is they're going to need to go up. But we are going to see them just swing in with that Gatsumon, which is going to remove that Floodgate, but now you can play the Louie, which is going to be able to promote, get a Solarmon out, and play the Chumon, so we are just stacking up on Floodgates. This is basically Floodgate Rookie Rush more so than a standard like 2-cost Rookie Rush that we're kind of used to. I did do a YouTube short on this deck list, so if you wanted to see the full deck, be sure to check that out, or you can go to Meaty Kage's channel and you might see more content on it on there. But now we are back on the Imperialdramon side. We're going to see another Wisdom training coming out. Going to go ahead and grab that Shadramon, which is going to be nice to build up, but they are hurting right here. Going to see that starter deck Gabu coming out, which can help gain you memory if they swing in with that Chumon and the Chumon goes down, but we're just going to start going for some swings here. Going to go ahead, swing in that Solarmon, get the draw thanks to that Koromon, Inheritable, and then just going to play out another Gatsumon, which again is a huge Floodgate. We now have Cutemon, Chumon, and Gatsumon on the board, so an insane amount of Floodgates. No memory gain, no effects, no reducing. It's really hard to deal with right now. You really need to be able to go up into something like the fighter mode to be able to pop the whole board, or you need something like Crimson Blaze would be really nice right now, and I do believe that the Imperial player is playing Crimson Blaze, so that is something that we could potentially see, but they're going to need it right now because they're going to try and Digivolve up here to go into the Dino Bee, but they can't play Imperialdramon by effects because of the Gatsumon, and they're going to go ahead and pass right there, and they're actually just going to go ahead and scoop it up. Maybe they don't have Crimson Blaze. I thought they did have Crimson Blaze in the deck, and if you're scooping it up there, I'm assuming that means you don't have security bombs, but there's really not too much you can do there. You stop them from going up thanks to that Gatsumon, and you have 4 swings, you have another Rookie in the back, and you just kind of go in and swing in. So going to be a very quick and decisive victory from Rookie Rush game 1, and now we're going to see that Ukomon into Louie, which is going to be able to promote, hatch, put another Ukomon in the back, and immediately play out that Gatsumon, which is just such a terror for this deck. I'm not sure if they're playing anything like Deathclaw or I guess the Crimson Blaze, which at this point I don't believe they are playing the Crimson Blaze, but it's really hard to get rid of this card, and it's a very big problem for this deck. It really kind of shuts down everything that they want to do. Your whole game plan is kind of stopped by not being able to play effects. So we're going to see the Mist Memory boost, going to trash 2, draw 1, get some cards in the trash, which is nice for this deck, but as long as you can't play anything from by effects, you're going to be stuck. And double Ukomon with the Louie is definitely not going to help either, because you're going to be gaining a ton of memory when you promote, so clear the board out now. Can't play cards by effects for the end of the turn, so even if the Gatsumon does go down, it's not that big of a deal. And we are going to see the Crimson Blaze, so very interesting that they scooped up game 1. Maybe they just had a certain amount of Crimson Blazes and already saw them in their hand. I didn't fully see their hand, so not 100% sure, but regardless, we're going to play another Gatsumon out from hand. Your opponent can't play anything by effects because of the Crimson Blaze anyway, but still nice to go ahead and establish that so you can have it for later. Gonna have the Wormmon, search top 3, think about what they want to grab. Gonna go for the Imperialdramon and put the Shadramon in the trash. I do think with that Crimson Blaze check that Imperialdramon could potentially have a chance here. You do need to start getting aggressive though, because Rookie Rush is going to just keep playing Digimon, keep swinging in and doing as much damage as they can. So here comes the Vmon, going to trash to draw here, and now they have 2 rookies on the board to be able to try to develop up, be able to go up into, you know, something like your Imperialdramon or your Dino Bee, as long as this Gatsumon goes down, of course. But gonna swing in that Biomon on deletion. You do get to gain memory since it's your turn, and we're gonna see the Palmumon come out. So now we have the Double Trouble can't play Digimon by effects. You have, even if you get rid of one, there's still another, so very low chance that we're going to be able to go up into our ultimates, into DNA, into Mega here. So you do have 3 Digimon on the board. There is a chance that if you have something like Crimson Blaze, it might be nice to just be able to go in for some checks here, be able to try to get some damage in, and just try to play the Rookie Rush game back, because if you don't, you're probably going to be losing, because you're pretty much having your whole game plan shut down right now. Looks like they're going to stay for the Digivolution route here, so go for the Flamedramon. Now we go into the Shadramon. Think about where they want to Digivolve up. Go over the Vmon. Not 100% sure if it matters here, but they can go ahead and DNA Digivolve here. Still not going to be able to play anything by effects, but you can go up into Imperialdramon or Dino Beemon, which that means you could hard just Digivolve into the Imperialdramon instead of DNA Digivolving up. But we're going to DNA Digivolve here. We got something going on. you aren't representing losing right now because you have 3 security, your opponent only has 3 checks, so as of right now you are probably okay, but we are deep in the tank right now thinking about what we want to do. There is that chance that they just go up into Imperialdramon, but actually gonna just hard play the Dino Bee for 8. DNA Digivolve up. They are going to choose the Gatsumon to survive because they do have red option cards, so being able to have the color source is nice, but it's not really going to matter because you're going to be able to blitz. Since Dino Beamon is in the sources, you can attack unsuspended Digimon, so is able to clear the board there. You are giving your opponent a ton of memory here, so if you were able to get something like the Ukomon going, that would help, but just going to have that Louis to promote. Going to swing with the Solarmon, play a Biomon and Atomic Blaster to pop out that Wormmon. Now chilling with just the Imperialdramon, and this is interesting because you can still go ahead and swing over unsuspended, which will allow you to clear off the board here, but if your opponent just starts going wide and you don't have another board clear set up, this could be a problem since going into that Imperialdramon was one of your bigger board clears outside of the Crimson Blaze. The upside for Imperialdramon right now though is it looks like Rookie Rush only has 2 cards in hand, and I'm not sure if they even have any Digitama left because they've been promoting so much. Yeah, no, oh, they do have a Digitama left, so they're going to be able to hatch out, but all they have is a blue Madoki, so going to be able to play it, put it at 1. Your opponent's not going to be able to gain that memory from Gabumon because of that Madoki, so does choke them and then keep them at 1, but now we're going to be able to go to the Shadramon, play out that Wormmon, and see what they want to search and pitch. Grab the Imperial, push the Flamedramon, which is nice, and so now they're going to draw, got the red rookie in the back, which is nice, and now going for the Atomic Blaster, which is going to delete up to 8k, which is actually 3 Digimon because that Wormmon and that Gabumon are so small you can pop them alongside that Shadramon, so that is an insane value clear. And despite Imperialdramon starting to gain the board and starting to get some momentum, I still feel like they're kind of behind because your opponent still has 5 security, you're sitting at 2 security, and they're playing a deck that just meant to swing at you as fast as possible. When this Gaussmon comes out, it is going to be able to get a check in itself, put you down to 1, so you are slowly starting to slip down. Going to be able to promote, gain some memory with the Louis, which will be able to help potentially play some more Digimon, and you get that draw off of the Gaussmon, and surprisingly it lives, hitting that 1k Gabumon. And now this puts Imperialdramon on a timer because you got 1 security, there's 2 Digimon on the board, but now Heaven's Judgment's going to come out because you have a green Digimon in play, you can play it for free, giving -6 3 times, just clearing the board, and after that it's a scoop because there is not too much you can do about that, no memory gain, and there's just not much you can do, so Rookie Rush going to be able to take it. The Floodgates went super hard in there. This is a matchup where those can't play Digimon by effects Floodgates was just super powerful, and we saw it completely shut them down that first game. But that is going to be today's match. I am still getting over a little bit of sickness, so wanted to do something a little bit shorter so I don't shoot my voice, but with that being said, I will catch you next time. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.